product. What do we mean by product? The answer you get when you multiply two or more numbers together is known as product. For example, if we multiply 7 with 8, 7 multiplied by 8 will be equal to 56. 56 is our product here. It means whatever the answer we are going to get after doing the multiplication operation is our product. Another example is 3 multiplied by 121. That is equal to 363. It means 363 here is our product. Means when we are going to multiply a number with another number, whatever answer we are going to get will be our product. And you people are already familiar about this product. Very easy operation. You people are already aware about this one. Let's move to the next one. What we are going to do, we are going to do some questions. Next. Now, you can see question number 1 is written here. This is from your book. Question number 1 is about estimate first, then calculate. Estimation is very easy thing. Already we people have done this topic in the beginning of the class 5 especially. You can see number 318 is here, which we are going to multiply by 2. First of all, we will see how to round off the number, how to estimate the number so that we can calculate it. We will calculate it like this way. You can see here, 1 is here. 1 is the number which is at tens place. If we want to round off nearest hundreds, we will look at the tens place number. If it is 1, 2, 3 or 4, the number will be round off to the 300. If it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then we will round off this number equal to the upward fall of the number, that will be 400. So here we can see 318 will be approximately equal to 300. So what we will do, we will multiply 300 by 2 and it will give us the answer 600. This is our estimated answer of the given question. Exact answer calculation, we will do the simple multiplication process, like 2 multiplied by 8 will be 16, 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2, and 1 adding 1 we will get 3, and 2 multiplied by 3 will be 6. This is the exact multiplication of the number. Here we can see this 600 is approximately equal to 636. It means in this question number 1, all parts we will do by this method. Like earlier we are going to do this by estimation, and then we will do with the simple calculation method, so that we can understand that both methods are giving us approximately equal answer or closer to each other. Let's move to the next number. Here I have chosen another part, that is 936 multiplied by 8. 936, again we did approximation. 936, it means at tens place you can see number here is 3, which is going to take around closer to the 900. If the number will be greater than 5 or equal to 5, then we are going to round off it to the nearest 1000. But here you can see 3 at tens place, and we are going to round off to the nearest 100. Number will become 900. Just for the estimation, we are going to multiply. Number will give us answer 7200. For exact multiplication, we will multiply the exact number 936 with 8, which will give us 7488. It means 7200 is approximately equal to 7488, which is closer to the given answer. Same way we are going to do the other parts also. So rest of the parts you are going to do in the practice by yourself in the same way for the question number 1. Let's see another part F. I have chosen this another part for you, 384 multiplied by 6. We are going to multiply 384 with the 6. First we will move it to the estimated part. For that purpose, you can see here is 8 at tens place. If we want to round off to the nearest number of the 100 place, 8 is greater number, which is at tens place. So it will be round off to the equal to the 400. Earlier we did two parts where the number was less than 5. So what we did, we moved to the lower side of the number. But here you can see 8 is the greater number. So it will give us the number closer to the approximation 400. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the numbers which are going to tell us that which number we are going to select, 300 or 400. So that's why we have chosen 400. Now here we did simple multiplication, 6 multiplied by 400. That gives us the answer 2400. Then exact multiplication of the number. Another part we have done, that 384 multiplied by 6 will be 2304. It is exact calculation. It means in this question, in all parts we will do two types of the calculations. Means first we will round off the number, then we will multiply. Then second part, we will do the exact calculation, exact multiplication in a simple way, as we have learned already. The way we are going to calculate, we will get the closer numbers. Here you can see 2400 is approximately equal to 2304. I hope so it's all clear to you. And question number 1, you people can do easily by the practice. Out of 6 parts, I have done 3 parts with you. Rest of the parts you are going to do and practice in your neat copy as well. Altogether, there are 6 parts. 3 parts we did together. I hope it is clear to you all. This is very simple and easy method, and you people are capable to do this now. You will do this in your neat copy. Let's move to the next question. Here you can see an example that is also of example of the multiplication. You can read this question very nicely, and this is a little bit interesting more than the previous one. This example shows us one method to calculate 5.7 multiplied by 4. What they have done, they estimate the number 5.7. You know how to round off the number. 5.7, the number at one's place or whatever the number you can see, 5.7 is closer to 6. So 5.7 multiplied by 4 is approximately 6 multiplied by 4. It means what they did, 5.7 को इन्होंने round off किया और ये closer है 6 के, इसको फिर 4 से multiply किया. 6 multiplied by 4 will be 24. This is an approximate answer. It means we are going to do the question again in 2 ways. In approximate way, estimated way, then another exact way of the calculation. For exact way, what they have done, इन्होंने एक grid बनाया, इसमें basic operation of multiplication use किया, क्योंकि हम इसमें multiply करने जा रहे हैं. That's why they have used this one multiplication symbol here. Then you can see number is 5. 5 is here. The number 5 is exact number is 5.7. 0.7 is separate next column. They made 2 columns. 5.7. They split the number in 2 columns. And number which we are going to use as a multiplier is 4. Is written here. Now, 4 multiplied by 4 gives us 20. Answer is written here. 0.7 is here. Don't worry about the decimal number. Simply multiply and put 1 decimal after the 1 digit. Simply आपने number को 4 को 7 से multiply करना है. 4 multiplied by 7 will be 28. उसको यहाँ लिखना है 28. और decimal क्योंकि एक number के बाद है, उसको यहाँ पे एक number के बाद place कर देना है. After this, what you are going to do? Add the total number. Whole numbers को, total numbers को plus करेंगे. 20 plus 2 will be 22 and 0.8 will remain as it is. So number will become 22.8. 22.8 is closer to 24. So 22.8 is the reasonable answer. Again, I'm repeating my example. What you are going to do, just estimate the number, whatever the number is. For example, here the number is 5.7. File estimation. We are going to get the number 5.7 is equal to 6. We will write 6 here. The multiplier number will be same. That is 4. 6 multiplied by 4 will be 24. This is a number which is approximately answer. By estimation, we are going to get. It means this is the process that by estimation process, we got the answer which is approximately equal to. Then to get the exact calculation, we are going to make the grid. First, we will write the operation multiplication. Then we'll make the column where we are going to write the exact whole number, then the decimal number, then multiply here, then do the multiplication first with the whole number. 4 multiplied by 5 will be 20, then 0.7. 4 multiplied by 7 will be 28, and decimal after 1 point. Then simple addition of the number. 20 plus 2 will be 22, and 0.8 as it is because it's a decimal part. So number will be 22.8, which is closer to the exact multiplication. You can see exact multiplication answer is 22.8, which is closer to the estimated number 24, which is reasonable answer. I hope this example is clear to you. And this is very interesting and new method for you. And you people are going to do all the other parts of the question number 2 with this method. Let's move to the next slide. Question number 2, you can see, use the discrete method to work out the following. 4.9 multiplied by 5. What we are going to do? Simply we will estimate the number 4.9. While you can round off this number, 4.9 is approximately equal to 5. And here is another number 5, which is used as a multiplier. 5 multiplied 5 gives 25. This is approximately answer which we got after doing the estimation process. Now to get the exact number, we will make the great basic operation of multiplication. Number 4 here, 0.9 in the next column. Then write the multiplier, which is 5 here. 5 multiplied by 4 gives 20. 5 multiplied by 9 gives 45. Simply put the decimal number here. It will become 4.5. Do the addition process of the red. You can see these numbers are written with the red color ink. 20 plus 4 will be 24.5. So 24.5 is the exact calculation answer, which is the reasonable answer and closer to 25. It means we are going to do all these parts with the same way, with the approximation estimation method and exact calculation method. Then we will get understanding that the number is closer to the given answer. We will move to the next slide now. This is very interesting method. Hopefully you will enjoy this one. And very easy also, because basic multiplication, you know it very well. Don't worry about the decimal process. This is another part which I have chosen, like 3.8 here, multiply by 8. What we are going to do, we will estimate the number 3.8, that is equal to 4. Then the multiplier is 8 here. 4 multiplied by 8 is equal to 32. This is approximation of the multiplication. Now to get the exact multiplication, we will make another grid. Basic numbers are written here. You can see the basic operation of multiplication in the top corner. Then number is 3.8, 3 in one column, in next column 0.8 separately. Multiplier 8 is here. 8 multiplied by 3 will be 24. 8 multiplied by 8 will be 64, and just simply put the decimal one after counting the one digit. Because decimal is here, you can simply write the decimal number. 24 plus 6 will be 30, and 0.4. By adding, we will get the number 30.4, which is a closer number. 30.4 is close to 32. So 30.4 is a reasonable answer. I hope it is clear to you. And this is very interesting and new method. All of the other parts of the same question you will do with the same way. Let's move to the next question now. Another thing which is important to tell you, that question includes approximately 6 parts. I think exactly one example is here and 6 parts are here. I have done 2 parts with you, that is A and C, and other parts are here. You can see these questions, those are we haven't done right now in this slideshow. You can do these questions at home by yourself with the same method. Question number 3, you can see here, calculate the double, 15.5. Number is here. Double means twice or 2. So what we will do, we will write the number 15.5 multiplied by 2 is approximately equal to 16, because 15.5, 5 shows us that the number will be round off to the nearest number, which will be 16 here. So 15.5 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 16 multiplied by 2. The number will be 32. Here we have made the grid, multiply 15, exact complete number, then the decimal part in the next column. Then here you can see the multiplier is here. 2 multiplied by 15 is equal to 30. And 2 multiplied by 0.5 will be 2 5s are 10. And just simple put the decimal after counting the one digit, that will be 1.0. And simply add the numbers. Those are written with the red ink, because these are the required answers which we are going to use to add the numbers. 30 plus 1.0 will be 31.0. And you can see here that upper part in the beginning of the question, we have done the estimation, we have done the approximation, and we got the answer 32. And the exact answer which we have done in this grid method, you can see, is very simply we have done. And we are going to compare these answers now. You can see 31 is close to 32. So 31 is the reasonable answer. It means in all the parts of this question number 2, this is the question number 3. We did like we have done the question number 2. So this is the method which we are going to do practice. A lot of practice we need to do to make a complete grip on the topic. This is a new and very easy method. So I hope this is all. And this is all for today. It's clear to you. Now show me your thumbs up reaction so that we can wind up. That's all for today. Now I'm stop sharing my slides.